Okay, so I just came across this library called codablejson that completely flips how we can serialize data in JavaScript. Super interesting.
Wait, really? What makes it different from other libraries like SuperJSON?
Well, for starters, it's about 3 times faster than SuperJSON. I mean, that's a game changer for performance.
3 times faster. That's impressive. But is it just speed or are there other benefits?
Definitely more than just speed. It's declarative, meaning you can mark your classes as serializable with decorators instead of writing all those custom functions.
Oh, so it's like using annotations in Java. That sounds way more user-friendly.
Exactly, you just use at codable class and at codable to define what's serializable. It feels like it simplifies the whole process.
But doesn't that assume developers are already familiar with decorators? What about those who are?
Good point, I guess there's a learning curve, but once you get it, it streamlines things a lot.
And what about security? I know that's a big concern with serialization.
It actually has built-in protection against prototype pollution. That's a huge plus.
Wow, that sounds promising. So what about its performance claims? How do they back that up?
They've got benchmarks showing it's faster across various data types. It's all documented too, which adds credibility.
That makes sense, but does it have any limitations? Nothing's perfect, right?
Right, it's framework agnostic, which is great, but that also means it might miss optimizations tailored for specific frameworks.
That's true, it can be a double-edged sword. What about type safety? How does it handle that?
It's fully type-safe, supporting TypeScript with auto-completion. That's pretty reassuring for developers.
So you don't have to worry about runtime errors due to type mismatches.
Exactly, it's all about reducing errors before they happen, which is super helpful.
I can see how that would appeal to teams looking to improve their workflow. But how's the community around it?
Still growing, but they have a solid documentation site and a playground to experiment with. That's key for adoption.
That's a great start for onboarding new users. How does it handle built-in JavaScript types?
It supports a range of types right out of the box like date, map, and even regexp. Pretty comprehensive.
That's handy. What happens if I want to serialize a custom type?
You can define custom types using a lower-level API. It's flexible, which is nice.
Flexibility is key, but I wonder if that complicates things too much for beginners.
That's a valid concern. It could get complex, especially if you're not familiar with serialization nuances.
True, it sounds like there's a lot of power in this library, but it requires a decent investment of time to learn.
Definitely a balance. If teams are prepared to commit, they could see huge efficiency gains.
And with security and performance on their side, it might be worth it for many projects.
Exactly, it could redefine how we think about JSON serialization. That's pretty exciting.
Totally, but I'm curious, what do you think the biggest challenge for adoption will be?
I think overcoming the initial learning curve might be tough. Some devs might resist switching from their usual methods.
That makes sense. People can be pretty set in their ways, especially with tools they know well.
For sure, but maybe once they see the speed improvements, they'll be more willing to try it out.
That's a good point. Performance often speaks volumes. What's the overall takeaway for you?
I think if you're working with JSON a lot in JavaScript or TypeScript, this could be a game changer. Simplification and speed.
Right, and the security features make it an attractive option too. It's definitely worth looking into.
For sure, but it'd be interesting to see how it evolves in the coming months and years.
I'm curious about that too. Innovations like this could really shape future development practices.
Absolutely, and it's discussions like these that push us to think critically about the tools we use.
Exactly. It's all about finding the right balance between innovation and practicality.
So do we think Codable JSON is a must-try for developers?
I'd say so. It's definitely worth experimenting with, especially if you value performance and simplicity.
And who knows, it might just become the new standard for JSON serialization.
That would be quite the shift in how we handle data in web development. Exciting times ahead.
No doubt, let's keep an eye on its development and see where it goes from here.
Definitely. I'm excited to see how the community responds and adopts it.
All right, this has been a fascinating discussion. I love diving into these tech innovations with you.
Same here. Can't wait to uncover more gems like this together.